so here we are on the backside starting hole number 10. There's a par 4, 348 yards to the green. This one is definitely an elevated tee box here. You can see the views behind me. You've got trees on the right hand side and a nice open fairway in the center, and then trees back again on the left. If you really got a powerful drive, you want to watch out for that sand trap there at the end of the fairway that you can see. This thing kind of dog legs off to the right. We'll show you that when we get down the middle of the fairway. You know, I've got a pretty mean slice, so a lot of times I've ended up in the right hand side in those trees, and it's kind of weird. You get into the trees and there's a kind of a lane, kind of an alley that puts you right back onto the green. So if you got that slice, you end up back in there. Don't worry, it's not the end of the hole. There's definitely ways to get out. Best shot here is just a nice, good, clean shot, just a little bit past the 150 marker there. If we can zoom in and look at that. That's your best bet. Right down the center, right towards that 150. You can get a little bit past it, you'll really be able to see the green well. Once you get down to the green, there's protected by sand bunkers on the right and on the left, and there's a little knoll with a deep drop off on the back side of the green there. We're going to wait for these guys to get ahead of us here on their second shot, and then we'll go ahead and start on number 10. Okay, so here we are about the middle of the fairway on hole number 10. Looking up the hill here, get a shot at our tee boxes. There we go, there's a person in one now. Anyway, so it's the downhill, which gets you right here. There's our 150 marker there. Yep, and you just want to get past that. We did pretty good, we got past it. We're right here at the turn. So came all the way down the hill. Here's the sand bunker at the bottom. I'm right up next to it. And there we go. There's our green. So looking at the green, we've got the sand on the right and the left. Got a blue flag. Flags in the back. It's a smaller green, and it's got some hills in the back of it. But if you go over those hills, it's a difficult shot to get back up onto the green next to the pin. All right, here's the green here on number 10. There's our sand bunker on the right. There's our green, and there's the sand bunker on the left. So it's a smaller green compared to the rest of the front 9 we were looking at earlier. Got some knolls in the back, not a whole lot to pitch. I would say it goes from maybe right to left here. Yeah, see if we can sink this one in. Okay, so here we are on hole number 11. This is a par 4, 376 to the green. This one's pretty straightforward. You have plenty of room on the right and on the left. Of course, if you go on the left, you're going to be in the fairway of hole 18 there. But still, you know, we've all done it. Right hand side, you got a lot of tree trouble. So once again, you know, just a nice straight long shot down the center is your best bet. You do want to watch out for here on the left hand side. There's a pretty big sand trap, and once you get up towards the green there's a pot bunker in the front, a sand trap on the right, and another one there on the left hand side. We'll give you a shot of middle of fairway from this hole, and then another shot from the green. Okay, here we are, hole number 11. We're just a little shy of middle of fairway. Let's give you a shot back here of the tee boxes. That's where we started. There's the white tees there and the yellows in front of them. Hey, from the whites, it's from the yellows. So, didn't have that good of a drive. Just kind of caught it on the toe of the club. Hit a little short and right. But giving a look down the fairway, there's a bunker you want to watch out for to the left-hand side. That's about 3/4 of the way down the fairway. And then looking up towards the green, we got a group in front of us. So it's going to be a little bit slow today. But we got a big sand bunker here on the right-hand side. And then we have, they call a pot bunker there right in the center, right in front of that flag. A nice good opening on this hole is your right-hand side. It's nice and flat. It's clean. A lot of times if you can get the ball into that area, it just kind of stops for you. And then you can putt or two putt, depending on flag location, get it into the hole. We'll give you another shot from the green. Okay, here we are, the green on number 11. So there's our sand bunker off to the left-hand side. Right here is the pot bunker, right in the middle of the front of the green. So it's got that high front edge trying to get out of it. We took our advice and went over to the right-hand side. Flags over here in the center. It's a pretty flat green, not a lot of feature. Oh, there's Sis's chip. It's going. It's going. It was going. So we'll see you on number 12. Okay, here we are at hole number 12. This is a par 4, 345 yards to get to the green. Just kind of looking down the fairway. So on our left-hand side here, we got a couple of houses you want to avoid. Over on the right, which is where right-handers usually slice it over to, there's some tree trouble. So if you get over there mixed up in the trees, the best bet is a safety shot back to the center, because usually if you're trying to get out of the trees, in my experience, you're just going to hit another tree. The thing about this hole is when we get to the green, it's a well protected, probably one of the most well protected greens on the course. It's got a double sand bunker on the right hand side and then really pitches off the back. So if you overshoot the green and end up rolling past the green and down the backside, you're really going down the backside. We'll give you a shot middle fairway, another shot on the green. Okay, here we are, middle fairway number 12. Give you a shot of where we came from. So right back here are our tee boxes. There's the white tees there. Yellow tees are just in front of it, right over there. So I had a pretty good drive. Got out here right in the center, just a little behind the 150 mark. I'll use my scope and see exactly how far I am to the flag. There's my 150 right in front of me, and let's take a look at the green from here. So, man, lots of sand there on the left-hand side, front and left-hand side. Right-hand side's probably your best bet, but you do have those group of trees right there to the right that you just don't want to hang up at the branches. You're just going to stop. Looks like we got a red flag, meaning our pin is towards the front. This is going to be a difficult one to get the putt in. We'll take a shot of the green when we get up to it. One thing you don't want to do here is overshoot that green. You'll end up past that bank and down the backside. It's just a difficult shot to get back in. Yeah, there's the bank you don't want to go over right there. All right, let's take a look at the green at number 12. So here's the first sand pit. That's my ball stuck right there. Almost made the edge, but not quite. Here's the second one behind it. Looking at the green, this one's in pretty good shape. Don't know if you can tell from here, but if you're on the regular approach and you don't make it up on the green, you're going to roll back down. I've had that happen to me here before. And here's a pan over to the backside of it, where if you go over it, it's a difficult shot to get back up. And I'm laughing because this just went over that one right there. Okay, here we are, hole number 13 at Stoneridge Golf Course. This here is a par 3. It's an elevated green, so we can look down the fairway there and see our troubles on the right hand side with a pretty big sand bunker there. This is a big green, and the front of that green drops off. They call it a two-tiered green because it kind of drops off, gets up on a ridge, and gets higher than that. Depending on where your tee boxes are set, sometimes the tree there on the right hand side closest to the green can be in trouble because you'll hit it and catch those branches and just drop you right there. Anything short of that green, like 40 yards out from the green, is an uphill putt, so you don't really have a really good lie on it. They suggest you club up on this one just so you can get to where you need to get. Blue flag, we got the pin in the back. I'm going to try for a pretty aggressive 7-iron. I'm aiming for the back of that green. Okay, so we're on the green on 13. Here's that sand trap that was off to our right hand side. So looking all around it, you got a kind of a backstop, I guess, around the whole thing. When they call it two-tiered, so I don't know if you can pick up in the camera, but there's a ridge that pretty much, there you go, there's a good detail right there, and it kind of runs all the way around here and then shoots towards the back. Right about where Sis's ball is, it kind of mellows out. Yeah, this one's got a lot of space, so if you can just land up on the green, you should be okay. Okay, so here we are at number 14. This is a 485-yard par 5. One of the things you really want to watch out for is the right-hand side. There's condos there. It's just a really big building, and it's all out of bounds. I've heard many a ball smack the side of those buildings or the roof, or sometimes I don't even know what it hit, but it hit something. So again, just like with just about every hole, a really nice, well-centered shot right down the middle is the best way to go. When you get to this hole, you just remind yourself this is a par 5. So just, nice, easy, controlled swing on your drive, and then you can take care of the rest on the fairway. One thing you want to watch out for on the right-hand side, just on the side of that golf cart there, is a sand bunker. So if you get, a lot of times these fairways will get some really good roll to it, and you'll just end up rolling into that sand bunker. Again, I've been in there before. Fairway wood usually is no problem to get on out of there. You have well, you can see the green from there, but it's still quite a ways away. Anyway, we'll give you a shot from the middle of the fairway and then another one on the green. Okay, here we are about middle of fairway. Here's that sand trap we're looking at on the right-hand side. Sis bullseyed it. Sorry, honey. She'll get out. She'll be fine. Let's take a look forward. Right up past the sand trap there is our 150 marker, and then looking over towards the green. That's pretty well protected too. It's got sand traps on the left and on the right, all on the approach. It is a really big green. It also slopes from back to front. So we'll show you the green when we get up there. Back to the middle of the fairway, and here's the shot where we came from. Right back there. Hey ladies, see you on the green. Okay, so here we are on the approach for the green on hole number 14. Massive sand traps. There's one on the left front, and there's one on the side right. I happen to be buried on the side right. It's a really big green. Looks like it goes from the back down towards the front, and then with even more of a drop off on the left-hand side. White flag would indicate that the hole's in the center of the green. All right, let me get out of that sand and par this baby. Okay, here we are in hole number 15. This is a par 3 with 185 yards to the green. This one is well protected on the right and the left with the sand bunkers. The flag, red flag, of course, is towards the front of the green. This green is huge. When we get up there, again, another nice big green. Book says your best approach for the pin is on the left-hand side of the green. Right-hand side, it's got a real high bank on it, and of course, you got that sand bunker right there in front. Oh, 182 yards. Yeah, I'm gonna hit my wood. Wow, nice hit, hon. You're close. So here we are, the approach of 15, was this 15? Yes, 15. So there's our sand trap on the right. There's our one way over there on the left. And a pretty big green. Looks like it slopes from the left back down to the right front. Let's see if I can chip this in. Okay, here we are in hole number 16. This is 415 yards from the white tees, and it's a par 4. One thing you want to look out for is there on the left-hand side, a big sand trap, right off to the side fairway, almost midpoint. Another thing, if you have that slice, you tend to go right. You have some trouble there because it's really hilly over there, so you never end up with a good lie. And occasionally, if you get too close to some boulders sticking out, and you can get pretty close to those boulders or actually hit them, and then that ball can just go anywhere. And then if you really slice it, you end up into what we call the farmer's field. I don't know what they grow over there, but if you lose your ball, it's a cyclone fence to get over it, to get your ball back. And this being North Idaho, I wouldn't climb that fence. Okay, so here we are on our approach to the green. Looking up at the green, we got the hazards there on the right. Got a small sand trap there, a bigger one there. From this angle, I don't know if you can tell, but them banks are pretty high. So if you get close to the edge of that towards the green, it's a bugger to get out. There's our flag. Green's pretty good size. There is a hill in the back of the green, so it's kind of a backstop. If you end up going over that hill, yeah, you're chipping up blind to try to find your flag there. Okay, here's the green on 16. Really good shape. Looks like I got a little bit of a downhill from where I am to get to the flag. But yeah, so there I am right there. We're gonna make it happen.
Okay.
Okay, here we are in hole number 17. This is a par 3 with 157 from the whites to the green. So one thing you want to watch out for on this hole is the right-hand side sand bunker. It's pretty big. It's got high banks getting onto the green. So again, if you end up in the sand, you end up close to that green, it's a challenging shot to get that high loft to get on out of there. On the right-hand side towards the rear, there's a sand bunker there, so that's going to catch your long ball. Got a blue pin in this, so it's towards the back at 157. A little bit of wind. I'm going to club up. I'm going to try this with, right now I'm thinking 7, but I may change my mind by the time these guys are done. Okay, here we are on the approach to hole number 17. Sis just did an awesome hit. Oh, nice hit. Right over the sand. She's right in front of the other side of that sand bunker there. So yeah, looking at the bunker, it's pretty good size. It's definitely a trap. Nice size green here. There's the sand trap, or the sand bunker. You that want me to be correct. There in the rear. It's not that big, but it will catch the long one. Pretty good looking green. Not a whole lot of pitch. Looks like it's going from left to right. And yeah, there's my ball there. And actually, truth be told, oh, there I am. That's my second hit. So I got a really long putt to get back into this thing for a par. Okay, here we are in hole number 18, the grand finale. It's a par 5 with 504 yards to the green. So looking down the fairway, you got a lot of room on your right-hand side. Other side of the cart path just has a ton of area. You can just keep on playing. I've actually played this hole all the way down on the right-hand side, made it up over onto the green, and birdied this one day. Left-hand side here, you got another fairway coming in. I think that's 11 fairway coming in. It's divided by the trees. I think it's about 220 yards up near that building you can see up there. Is there's a creek. It's a dry creek bed right now. Years past, I've had water running through it. Last couple years, not so much. I don't know why, but whatever. Best shot here, like always. Nice, good, solid shot right down the center. And then a layup shot before the creek there, and then a chip shot up on the green. Remember, it's a par 5, so you got 5 shots to get there. This can be done in 4. I've done it.
Yeah.
Okay, into the wind. Nice. Nice hit, hon. So here we are, middle of fairway, hole number 18. Let's take a look back towards the tee boxes there. Right about there's where we started. It's the white tees. And right in front of us, right here, so here's the beginning of the creek. Here's the little house. Then we walk over back here, middle of the fairway. And right up there, past that creek wall, is our green, right there. That's where we're going for. There's our white flag. So we're gonna make it past the creek and give you a shot from the green. Okay, let's take a look at the, well, I guess the landing spot and the approach over here to the 18th green. So we got a couple of guys up there putting in now. We'll be able to hit once they're done. So you got a sand bunker there on the left, one back towards the right, way back towards the right. It is an elevated green, so I am right here. There's my ball. There's the 150 marker. So normally from this would be my 7, but because we are elevated a little bit, I'm gonna pull my 6 and just try to get up into that green and 2-putt it in. It's only my 3rd shot, so I'm on my way to a par. Okay, we're on the 18th green here. There's the sand bunker that was in the rear. The one in the front you really can't see anymore, but just kind of watching Sis's incredible putt. Almost, honey. And there's the view from behind us. It's been a really great day here at Stoneridge. Okay, so here we're at Stoneridge's 19th hole. They actually have an extra hole in case you and your buddies are tied and you need to settle things up. This is 239 yards to the green. It's pretty tight. You got a lot of trees on your right-hand side, then you got some houses on your left. This is a par 4, I believe. Actually, I should go look at the sign. It's not in the book, so we can't show you the diagram. But it's pretty much a downhill drop. You got a nice big sand bunker there on the right-hand side, and a pretty flat green once you get over to it. So, I'm thinking fairway wood. Just try to get a little bit close and then chip on over to the green.
Nice. This is the green on hole 19. Yeah! You did it. All right, I'm going to give you over here.
Almost, baby. Okay, so there's 19 holes at Stone Ridge Golf Course today. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. You were just trying to show scenic views of the course, and kind of, if you were looking up that course and wanted to go visit it, just kind of what you can expect from that course that day. This is one of our favorite places to go. Like I said, it's our home course. We come here quite a bit. The greens aren't that good a shape right now, but I'm pretty sure that they'll get it handled, and they'll be in really good condition here pretty soon. Yeah, what else can I say except you should visit Stone Ridge and you should come out here and play some golf. There's just some really good views, really challenging course, shade trees, just different elevations, and just different structures. And the sand pits are nice and soft and fluffy. And I got in the sand a couple times today, but had no problem getting out of them. And like I always say, you don't have to love the game of golf. It's just the places you get to go and the people you get to golf with. We'll see you next time on this Outdoor Destination.